Where am I?
You're in a rehab facility. You fell into a catatonic state for a little over 2 years.
Catatonic state? What?
Yeah, right after President Trump was elected, you just kind of seized up.
President Trump? Oh, hang on. I gotta get up.
Okay. Yeah, you kept mumbling fucking idiots until you just fell into a catatonic state. And 2 years later, here we are.
I knew it.
What?
Trump screwed the country up so bad, there's nothing but Pokemon zombies left on the street.
No, President Trump was a hero.
Really? I've got to hear this.
The first thing he did as president was make Pokemon Go illegal. Productivity was down, kids' grades were down, and people were dying from being distracted from the game. It was a public nuisance.
And how'd that work out?
Trump, Melania, and the kids.
And then what happened?
So President Pence decided on a strategy of containment. It worked at first, but as you can see, they're harmless enough until their phone dies or malfunctions. But when that happens, it's getting worse. The authorities are running out of options.
Not all options. We're gonna put a pokey stop to this Pokemon Go bullshit right now.
Tired of the same old radio talk show? There is an alternative. This is Gonzo Radio.
Welcome to another edition of the Gonzo Radio Show. I am your hostess with the mostest. Wow, I got to really turn that all the way down. Jeez Louise. Yeah, and we're having one of those nights where everything that can go wrong will go wrong, but we're still here. We're still here at 8 o'clock. That was Pokemon Dead, by the way. For those of you who haven't seen Pokemon Dead, that's a little production number that we did. And welcome to Sunday night. It's starting to get a little cold here in South Florida. Sitting across from me, and are you fresh back from some sort of? Did you go to the White House buffet? Is that what you did?
I was in the White House buffet.
You're in the White House
I got
buffet.
so much good stuff. I got chicken sandwiches, and I got a bacon McDouble, no mustard.
Our K9 enthusiast Lisa Kokoris.
So I got a quarter pound of cheese and the dreaded, but Gonzo finds also delicious, McNuggets.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
So much stuff here to eat.
I'm not eating those. Those are just props. I have no idea what you're doing here. But really, you've been to the buffet, huh?
I was at the buffet. It was so good, and I'm so glad there was no salads there. I didn't need any salads. I don't need any salads. I don't care if that was sexist or what. Could have been sexist about girls eating salads or whatever. I don't care. I eating this chicken sandwich.
Stick it in your mouth.
Get in my face. Get in my belly. I'm going to turn you into poop.
Well, you're not the only one who had himself a nice buffet. Now, recently, over this last week, El Presidente, Cheeto Hitler, decided he was going to have himself some literal Cheetos, and he was going to treat the national championship winning Clemson Tigers to a buffet.
I'm loving it. Is this the place to eat? Since I don't cook, I'll just rock to the beat. I'm loving it. At the end of the day, to relieve the stress, we add a little play. I'm loving it. Sometimes we have mishaps. You just overcome and adapt to setbacks. I'm loving it. You know you're my world. How could I mind love taps from my girl?
World-class championship quality collegiate football players. Of course, they are college students. You know, it's going to kind of be a theme here tonight with the with all the outrage that's going on. Everybody seems to be a little bit pissed off about this, a little bit pissed off about that. Everybody seems to be a little bit pissed off about something nowadays, and really, quite honestly, it's starting to get a little ridiculous. I mean, you know, look at Lisa's dealing with her anger issues.
Dealing with my anger issues.
No.
Gons was like, go get McDonald's for this bit. We're going to open, you're going to be eating McDonald's. I was like, oh, sure. I got to eat the McDonald's. You're going to make me eat the McDonald's? I haven't eaten McDonald's in so long.
It's
so
not a
good.
bit if you tell them that I told you to go to get McDonald's. It's going to be a bit.
It's so good, though, is what I'm trying to say. I haven't had it in so long. It's so good. The French fries. Oh, my God, the French fries are so good.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. But like coming up later on in the how can I say, it's the manufactured outrage episode of the Gonzo Radio Show, where we tackle manufactured outrage, especially in the RUFKM segment. And for those of you who can see clearly here at these HD cams that I have, yeah, real HD. I haven't shaven in about a week and a half now. So that'll be a little hint as to what we're doing in the RUFKM segment. What do you?
I missed out on a big joke because you said we were going to be tackling stuff, and I was going to miss out on a big joke about the Saints game earlier.
Oh, don't get me started. I will.
I didn't have a chance. I had French fries in my mouth. I couldn't talk.
I will pull out a sports graphic. That was ridiculous today, though. By the way, the conference championship games for the NFL are happening right now. The NFC championship game, the New Orleans Saints got robbed. Okay, True. Robbed. I'm telling you, it's like a WWE referee was out there going, "What? Where? Who? What? Flag? What?" You know, and what really sucks is there's a big giant replay screen that shows your ineptitude, your incompetence, or your complicity in. See, this is where I have a big conspiracy theory, and that is that
you have a big everything.
Professional sports are rigged. Okay, all professional sports are rigged, and why are they rigged? Because they're entertainment. They're entertainment, and what do you want? You want the most eyes on any given team at any given time. You want the most eyes. Where do the most eyes on any given team come from? Big markets.
Passing.
Yeah, I know, but where?
Passing game.
Yeah, but where? Oh. But the bigger cities, right?
Sorry, it's hard for me to follow with all those McDonald's in here.
I keep switching to you. You keep McDonald's down your face.
It's so good. I haven't had it in so long. I forgot.
Nom.
By the way, I'm not in the chat because on top of everything else, I got here and opened my computer and it was like, don't restart. We're uploading. I was like, oh, shit.
You will get nothing. Like, you know, one thing that I didn't figure out is which exactly are these microphones you have, because I really don't want like a third microphone open. There you go. You're there. There you go. Okay. Yeah,
this is me.
I am a professional producer. So yeah, we got that going on.
Not for this show.
Yeah, you just screw, because I've actually gotten a call back. Somebody who wants to come and take a look, and hopefully he's watching the show right now.
No, hopefully he's not watching the show right now.
Watch this show. That's how nutty and zany we get every once in a while. I mean, it does sound like a couple of people in the den going crazy, but at least it's not 4 fat guys on a laptop. Because I hate those.
One
I hate
fat
those
guy
podcasts.
and a chick on 2 laptops.
And she's eating French fries, so there's always, you know, there's more room in the future.
That's right.
Nom.
They're so good. Why'd you make me do this?
Yeah, I made you do this.
I didn't get a soda.
Story of my life. You didn't get a soda. Good for you.
I didn't get a soda. You have to draw the line somewhere.
What is
how
that?
I
A unicorn cup? What the fuck is that?
Born to sparkle, just like me.
Born to sparkle. So
got it at the dollar store. What do you
cup
think?
matches your hair.
True that.
How did you do that?
It's magic.
You went to the You went to the beauty parlor and you
not
told
go
the
to the
lady
beauty
you
parlor.
brought the cup and you said, "I want my hair to look like this."
All right, first off, Does this look like the work of a professional hairdresser?
Sure.
Okay, first off, if a professional hairdresser did this to you, run quickly, run immediately. No, I do this to myself in the bathroom, in my husband's bathroom, and get purple shit all over the place. He loves it. However, I am going to get my hair done professionally because we have a wedding to go to in March. And I mean, I like looking like a unicorn and stuff like that. So like, I want it to be done like professionally because I figure they're going to take photographs at this wedding and have them like in their house for the rest of their life. I want to look halfway decent.
Professionally purple hair.
Exactly. Shout out to Eddie Gallo.
Hey, and is your chat room up and running now?
I'm getting there, baby. I'm getting there. That's what she said.
Yeah, that's what she said. Because we do have a few special guests. I've gone and busted some balls.
Oh my God, Rochelle.
I busted her balls and told her to get her ass to the show. I told her because I said Lisa's going to be there. Now, of course, she'll come to see you.
Oh, that's so funny. What's up, Rochelle? Rochelle. Remember when I thought your name had an R? Remember when I first met you and I thought your name had an R? I thought it was Rochelle.
Yeah. And it's Rochelle, like Michelle, but with an A.
Exactly.
Not an R, an A.
An A. It's wicked.
And she's also probably the only person in her neighborhood and for miles around her not going wicked crazy over the Patriots right now. But
what's going on in that game, by the way? What's going on?
It's 14-0 at halftime. The Patriots have pretty much
Rachel said, "No, sir."
No, sir.
No, sir.
But yeah, the Patriots are actually kind of kicking Kansas City's ass. But it's only 14-0 in Kansas City. You know, bing, 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 bing. But we'll do a sports desk later. Not tonight though.
Okay.
Not tonight. Tonight's not the night for the sports desk.
Tonight's night for McDonald's.
Also tuning in, at least I hope she's tuning in. I have Sarah Cutler, and hopefully her man amongst men's, Brian Coronado, is also tuning in. I went and saw them. They were at the comedy show Saturday night, the one over at the Carmela Cafe, Carmela Coffee Company in palatial Parkland, Florida.
Right, you told me you were on there.
Yeah, cool room, spiffy, nice. It got real intimate because it got a little packed. Well, it got packed. Almost done. I'm gonna move on to this. And I'll wait till the break like a professional.
You told me to eat on camera.
I told you to eat on camera. People pay good money for this. At least make eye contact.
I was going to say that chick has like 1 million viewers.
Make eye contact. No, make eye contact when you stick that. No. Anyway, the comedy show at Carmela. No, the camera's off of you. You stop that. That's
making
disgusting.
love to my French fries.
Oh my God! If you could see what she. But the show. Well, actually, the venue is. I mean, it's like this coffee shop in Parkland, and it's a nice little place. But there's room for maybe 30 people in the show area, and that bitch was packed. I would call it an intimate show because they had people on the couches behind the comics. Now the comics are surrounded and they're working in the round, and that makes it a very interesting room. And the lineup was stacked with some very, very good comedians, and I heap effusive praise on Sarah because Sarah was one of, I believe, 5 guests. There were 8 comics. Yeah, 5 guest comics. She and Michael Burke, I want to say. I remember. I'm a stoner. I don't have notes right now, but they had the best guest sets, and of course, the headliner, the feature. The top 3 guys were outstanding. But that was a huge comedy show that only a few people saw, and people were standing outside. So, I mean, it literally drew 50 people in a 30 capacity room. And you need to pay attention to that place for those of you out there that are into stand-up comedy here, and especially in the North Broward, South Palm Beach area. You want a nice spot. The service is good. The place is clean. It's nice. It's well-lit, safe parking. It's Parkland, for crying out loud. So you definitely want to check that out.
Definitely want to have your car washed before you try to drive over through that neighborhood. Not Parkland. Mine. No, Parkland. In Parkland.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was probably the dirtiest car in the parking lot.
Dirty.
Well, because I know I rolled up and that bitch was smoke streaming out of the windows because I was smoking a cigar, and it looked like the Deathmobile. I looked like the Deathmobile, and that's kind of the image I would like to project anyway. So,
I just want to make sure before you get the camera back on me again. Do I have anything in my teeth?
You do now.
Is there anything in my teeth?
Yes, you sure do. So that was kind of how
Such
my
an
week
idiot.
went. How did your week go before we jump to the break?
My week went really well. Busy, working. But I don't know if you remember this because you weren't there. But Pete and I had our wedding anniversary this past week. 21 years we're married.
Yeah, I saw on Facebook.
On the 17th, we celebrated
I still don't claim
21 years of
responsibility for it.
marriage.
It's not my fault.
It is totally your fault. It's all your fault if you had
I
not
them.
introduced us to each other.
I'm so sorry.
I would still be single right now and probably the rest of my life.
You'd have 5 dogs and 2 cats and
No, I wouldn't have any cats.
no after Shere
I wouldn't have any
there would
cats.
be
No,
more cats?
believe me, going out to my like clients' houses and cleaning their cat boxes, that's enough for me. I don't need any more than that.
Demotivation. All right. Well, congratulations and Mazel Tov for your 21st anniversary. That's
21st, thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't we schlep out to Las Vegas for one of your
We
anniversaries?
did for 15, if you can imagine that. For 15, every 5 years, renewing that wedding vow. It's like a lease with an option. Every 5 years, we're like, we going to keep this up or no? What do you think? Throw in the towel or no?
You get a performance review every 5 years.
Exactly. We're going to sit down and have a performance review.
Well, I don't know. You got a little thing with a thing. Yeah, no.
I don't know if Gonzo's to blame, Pete. I think the shadow's to blame.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, our first Pete said it of the night. Well,
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, Pete says this. Pete says, by the way, oh, wait.
Pete should have left me back when Rochelle was my roommate.
I got my coffee. But anyway, yeah, because I'm a coffee snob.
Yeah, you are.
Jamaican Blue Mountain for me. Shit's expensive. All right, well, we're going to take it to the break, and we're going to come back with our Foster feature. Or is it our featured Foster?
Our Foster feature.
Is it Foster feature?
Featured
It's not like
Foster.
Foster Brooks was like, how are we going to come back with the, where are we?
Who's this?
Gonzo Radio? Well, that works for me. All right after that. Gonzo Radio.
Come on in, pussy lovers! Here at the Titty Twister, we're slashing pussy in half. Give us an offer on our vast selection of pussy. This is a pussy blowout. All right, we got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy. We got hot pussy, cold pussy. We got wet pussy. We got smelly pussy. We got hairy pussy, bloody pussy. We got snapping pussy. We got silk pussy, velvet pussy, nalga hide pussy. We even got horse pussy, dog pussy. Chicken pussy, come on, you want pussy? Come on in, pussy lovers. If we don't got it, you don't want it. Come on in, pussy lovers.
Gonzo Radio.
Attention, pussy shoppers, take advantage of our penny pussy sale. If you buy one piece of pussy at the regular price, you get another piece of pussy of equal or lesser value for only a penny. Try and be pussy for a penny. If you can find cheaper pussy anywhere, fuck it.
Believe me, I have tried and tried and tried, and he's right. You can't beat pussy for a penny. Welcome back to the Gonzo Radio Show here on an extra. You know, it is getting cold as absolute balls outside right now, as the temperature is like dropping by the minute. What is this, our like winter night?
I believe it is.
It's our winter night.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah. Is Rochelle laughing at us now? Like, ha! You don't know about cold.
First off, Rochelle's always laughing at us. Let's just start there.
Yes, that's true. Well, it's.
I don't know who we got in the chat. He says we got the hubby, of course. We got Rochelle. We got Lou. We got Chris Turner. I don't know who else is. Anybody else out there? Those are the only people I see in the chat right now.
Is there anybody out there? Well, we are up against
5 watching, but 5 watching only means that there's 5 of you watching that have not Facebook accounts. What do you call it? YouTube accounts.
YouTube.
What's it called? The YouTubes? The Facebooks?
The YouTubes.
The YouTubes.
The interwebs.
Facebooks.
It's the interwebs. Don't forget the interwebs.
Yes, very important.
But it's it is a gradually increasingly frigid night here in sunny South Florida. And for once in her life, Lisa's not complaining that it's hot in the studio.
True that, man. I'm like, I walked up and like the door's open and I'm like thinking to myself, is the air conditioning broken? And then I went, oh wait, no, it's beautiful out. Never mind. Oh, that's my bad.
You forgot it was nice.
I forgot it was so nice out.
Yeah, it's no longer jungle weather anymore. It's now actually like, temperate.
Yes.
But we have a fairly important foster feature type of a
situation.
Well, I would call it what would I call it? Presentation?
Okay.
Yeah, I would
you
definitely
could call it that.
Yeah, it is a bit of a presentation because you made me read for more than 5 minutes, which was crazy because I'm not in this to work. I'm in this to delegate work, damn it.
Like delegate work like this.
Yum, 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 yeah. Yeah, I paid $15 for a bit that she just told everybody that it was a bit, and now it's
15.
not a bit.
You 20.
Oh, 20, excuse me. But anyway, let's get to our good karma pet rescue pet of the week. I mean, it's about that time.
Pet of the week.
Yeah, I'm actually going to move the slideshow around. So you're on.
I'm on. You ready for me to start talking now? Hi, this is me. Okay. First off, I got to talk to you about what's going on here in the rescue. Oh. We got kitties like you don't even understand. Okay. Cats everywhere. It's kitten season down here like 24/7. So we have some great cats in the rescue right now. I'm behind in my delay, so let me know when you got pictures of cats up there.
Cats are coming.
All right, so there's Lucerne, which is the tabby cat, and Geneva, who is the black kitty. I love some black kitty. Black buzzer. So one of our really amazing fosters has these 2 kitties, and they were found by one of her co-workers in Miami, down across from like Tropical Park. And apparently there's like a shit ton of like TNR cats out there by Tropical Park, but people still dump their cats out there constantly.
Right.
So it perpetuates the same problem because they dump their unfixed cats out there, then they have more cats, then we have to grab them and TNR them. But by the time we get them, they've already had 2-3 litters. Oh, it's like a nightmare. So these 2 kittens would have probably had like 10 kittens, 10 litters in like a lifespan of 3 years.
But by the way, those people who do that and do that with dogs, you're all going to hell.
You all suck. You're going to go straight to hell. You're going to have a front row seat for Satan's red hot poker up your ass. So anyways, they would have had like a lifespan of 3 years. They would have pumped out 10 litters of kittens and had just like a horrible life. So anyways, Geneva, the little black one, she had a small bite wound. And once she was there and getting it taken care of, it actually became infected. So imagine how much worse that would have been if she had stayed outside.
It'd have killed her.
Exactly. So we got her to the vet, got her treated, got her all better. And these 2 cats are just like, they're so great. So these cats
This one seems broken.
This cat's broken. Make sure you figure out your assembly instructions. So anyways, we're hoping that when these cats go on transport, some of them already have homes before they even get on transport to go up to the Northeast.
Now, why are we exporting our cats?
Okay, so here's the thing. I was saying it's kitten season down here 24/7. So because the weather is so warm all the time here and the weather gets so cold up there in the winter, they don't have kitten season like us down here, okay? Also, not only that, but sorry, Florida, you guys are horrible about taking care of your pets and getting them spayed and neutered, okay? So that's why we have this horrible overpopulation in the first place.
We're a fucking joke.
They don't have that problem up in the Northeast. And so we send these cats up to places like New Hampshire and Maine and Vermont, where people are basically like waiting at the front door of the Humane Society when it opens in the morning to get a cat.
Who wouldn't wait for that face? Look at that mug.
I know, they're so sweet. They're so great because, you know, like these fosters just invest so much time and energy in making them really, really like lovable, and like they love each other, they love their people. So they're great, and they purr like crazy, she said. So we send the cats up there on transport, and this way we help our overpopulation crisis here by getting cats up there where they don't have cats and they want them. So like down here, these cats pump out kittens, and we don't have enough adopters to get the kittens to adopt them. The kittens are, you know, like the next thing you know, they're now they're adult cats, and people don't want them necessarily anymore. So we send up their adult cats and kittens because people want both. Not everybody wants a kitten. Some people want an older cat that's just going to lay on your lap, like some people want senior dogs. So they're all healthy, and we send them up there, and we try to get people to do donations from our fundraisers, our transport fundraisers.
What's the cost for one cat?
Okay, so first off, if you were to just say you wanted to adopt a cat from Good Karma tomorrow, a cat adoption fee is $75.
Right.
Okay. A transport for a cat is $100. It's basically $25 more than it would cost to adopt the cat to get them up there, gas and whatever else. Okay. Now, on average, a perfectly healthy cat that requires no extra care costs us about $135 in the rescue to get vetted, you know, feed it, get supplies for it and everything like that. So getting $100 in a donation to get this cat out of here and up there is actually a lot cheaper than keeping it here in rescue and waiting around trying to get it adopted. So that's a big help. And it's hard to get some of these cats adopted locally. People will say, like, how come you're not keeping the cats here and just getting them adopted out locally? Why are you spending the extra $25 to ship them up there? If we could get them adopted out locally, they would be adopted out. That's why we're sending them on the transport, because nobody wants them. Nobody's applying for them.
Right. Didn't you hear us before? We said people in South Florida are shitty with their
pets. Yeah, no doubt. So every time you look on these Facebook sites and Instagram, like the Good Karma Pet Rescue of South Florida page, you'll see, like Geneva and her sister Lucerne are trying to go on transport.
Sticking her tongue out at you.
Like, we need money to get them up there. And, it's funny because, Gonzo, sometimes we make, like, little jokes because, hi, we rescue animals and have a sense of humor. So anyways, we make jokes around, and they put posts up that say, like, hey, this cat wants to go up on transport, like in the fall. This cat wants to go on transport and see the fall colors up north. And people be like, really? I should give you my money to send the cat to see fall colors? You dope. What do you think? We're really sending the cat up there to see the fall colors? We're sending the cat up there to get adopted, you moron. God bless you. If you send your money, you're not an idiot. But if you just make comments like that and you don't donate money, God, I can't stand people like that just troll. You troll a non-profit pest rescue to cause problems. What's wrong with you? I don't like that. Anywho,
pissed you off so bad you knocked your microphone over.
I know, right? So, anyways, this is this is an issue that we have. So we like to get the cats out of here, get them up there to New Hampshire. There's a lot of these happy transport stories on our Facebook page that you could see about these cats that get up there and they're adopted out right away. So it's fantastic, and I always say, we need money. We need money. These are the things we need money for. We need money to get these cats transported up somewhere where they're going to be in a home. We need money to feed them. We need money to vaccinate them. We need money to get them vet care. Everything like that needs to get done. We get it done. These animals are healthy. They're nice. They've been living in a foster home, getting well adjusted. Get yourself a Good Karma cat or dog. It's really important.
Really smart. And to close up the segment, let me superimpose myself here.
Yes.
To close up the segment for those of you guys out there that like to troll or make a little bit of fun. I don't know if you remember this guy and his contribution to the cause of pet control, of animal control, and for decades he came out. And at the end of every show, remember, kids, spay and neuter your pets.
Yes, the dogs and the cats hate him.
And Bob Barker.
Yo quiero my balls.
Yeah, but Bob Barker was huge in the overall movement to control animal population.
For sure. He said that at the tagline every day, right? Every morning.
You know, people are like, what do you mean spay and neuter your pets? I'm like, yeah, you fucking moron. That's how you keep your dog or your cat from having, like you said, 10 litters. Because these
In
stray
3
cats,
years.
yeah. You know, these stray cats are cranking them out.
And by the way, the worst thing too is that these stray dogs that have stray puppies and stray kittens, you know, all these little animals that are popping up. Now, they're out there, they're unaltered, and it's like they can get pregnant so young. So, like, they are like, basically, like, you know, you talk about like people when you say like, oh, children having children. This is like children having children. Some of these animals get pregnant when they should have no business getting pregnant and trying to like give birth, and by the way, give birth with no veterinary care or assistance or help in a warm bed or anything like that. I was like,
they were doing
crazy.
doing that for hundreds of thousands of years, but still
Not on my watch.
Right, I understand that. I understand your concerns. Okay, well, anything else in conclusion?
I'll wait till the end to pimp all my stuff out. Thanks.
Pimping all our stuff out later. All right, well then we're gonna get around to ye old RUFKM right after this.
I had to talk my dad through his first homosexual experience. That was... I'll explain. He was traveling, and I get this phone call from him. I knew it was him on the cell. It was the weirdest call I ever got in my life, right? I was like, hey, Dad, what's going on? He's, Jim, I'm down here in the Keys. I'm at that place Hemingway used to go to. I went to go to the toilet, and some guy in hot pants and pumps followed me in. I'm sorry, Dad, are you calling me from the bathroom right now? Well, that guy's in there with you? Well, yeah, it's your generation has to put up with this stuff. I don't know what I'm supposed to do right now. I mean, is Sloppy Joe's code or something? Because if this guy tries to Larry Craig me, I'm going to knock him out. Well, I'll tell you what, Dad. I'm pretty sure he knows you're on to him. He's not going to have the element of surprise, and I love you, man, but you're 73 years old. Your junk hangs down to about your knees. I can knit a sweater with your ear and nose hair. As far as I know, gay people have standards, Dad. I'm sure you're some guy's fantasy, but that guy probably lives in, like, I don't know, Japan or something, where they like that kind of thing. He's not going to rape you. And my dad said he's not going to rape me, and from behind my father, I hear a voice saying, I'm not going to rape you! Which is what I told my dad. Sometimes when a guy follows you into the toilet, even in the Keys, he's just got to take a piss. I'm not homophobic like my dad. I don't have a fear of gays, but I'll be honest, I'm not always comfortable around a guy who finds this to be an attractive package. You know, if you want to have sex with, like, Brad Pitt or George Clooney, fine, they're gorgeous people. Go with God. But if I catch some guy give me the eye while I'm, like, at my job or at a bar or taking a shower at the Y, it happens. I'm not going to get violent, I'm not going to get upset, but I am going to look at him and say, seriously? This is what gets you hot? Because usually it takes my wife like 2 drinks and a Vicodin.
Gonzo Radio.
You see nothing. Nothing. You see nothing. Welcome back to the Gonzo Radio Show. Fresh back from the White House buffet. And we are rolling right into RUFKM. And you know what? I mean, let's just like get right to it while Lisa shoves the rest of that cheeseburger in her mouth.
Are you fucking kidding
RUFKM? Are you
fucking kidding me?
Oh, and we have a good one. It seems that lately we've been dealing with a lot of manufactured outrage of people complaining about nonsense and complaining about PC nonsense, which absolutely boggles my fucking mind. It really does. And the latest one would be the harumph about the Gillette shaving commercial. Have you seen that one yet, the Gillette commercial?
I Googled it after you told me.
Isn't it fucking evil?
No.
Yeah, exactly. So we seem to have some sort of how can I say it would be a reflexive anti-snowflake rant, I guess. The manly men and the manly men who all seem to be wearing red baseball caps at one time or another. But
I didn't notice that.
Oh yeah, there has been a preponderance of men posing with their child sons, their young sons. Okay, and I raised my kids right. And they're posing with assault rifles and knives. It's like, you raise your kid to be a maniac, maybe. You know, I think what we're seeing is a backlash against what can be perceived as toxic masculinity. Okay, and I think what we're doing is we're starting to nitpick. We're starting to parse. We're starting to bullshit. Sucker. And wait, I didn't catch that. What was that again? Oh, hey, okay. But you don't have anything in your teeth. You're good. You're really good to go. Smile at me.
I don't believe you.
Smile at me. I'm not going to do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
I don't believe you're a liar. You're already on me.
My hand, no, it's not on you.
I don't believe you.
My hands are up.
I'll take my chances. I'm going to smile with my mouth closed.
Okay.
I'm like Sheldon Cooper.
God, you can look.
I'm so happy for you.
I love doing this show with her. It's awesome. I'm never going to do it ever again. Anyway.
I love doing this show with her. Get out of my house.
Get out. But what we're really starting to see is we're starting to see a little overreaction, a little manufactured outrage, I believe.
I think it's everything with everything. Everything is everything, as Lauryn Hill once said. I just think that everything that you can get in an uproar about, people are going to get in an uproar about.
Right. Okay. Well, why don't we now? How many people we have left in the chat room?
Okay, technically 6.
Okay.
I don't know how many people are floating out there that are anonymous, Mr. and Mrs. as Pete and I say in the Greek Orthodox Church, anonymous.
Right, anonymous.
But we got 5 in there now that are willing to say they're there.
All right, well, for everybody who is currently tuned in live, or those of you that will be tuning in via podcast, I'm going to give you a chance. Okay, it's a nice little ad. It's very well done, and it makes some really cogent points. So check it out for yourself, and then we'll get a little feedback afterwards.
Bullying.
The Me Too movement against sexual harassment.
Masculinity.
Is this the best a man can get? Is it? We can't hide from it.
Sexual harassment is taking over.
It's been going on far too long. We can't laugh it off.
Who's the daddy?
What I actually think she's trying to say.
Making the same old excuses.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault and sexual harassment.
But she says
And there will be no going back. Because we believe in the best in men.
Men need to hold other men accountable.
Smile, sweetie. Come on.
To say the right thing. To act the right way.
Bro, not cool, not cool.
Some already are. In ways big
Yo, men,
and small.
I am strong.
I am strong.
But some is not enough.
It's not how we treat each other, okay?
Okay. Because the boys watching today will be the men of tomorrow.
So let me ask you.
Ask me.
Do you support? No, I'm talking to the men who are posing with assault rifles with their kids. Do you support bullying? Is that what it is? You want to defend the rich heritage of natural selection? That if your kid is small and he doesn't feel like fight, you want to defend bullying? You want to defend these little assholes as depicted in the commercial that run in a pack and attack a smaller kid? You want to defend that? I mean, really, honestly, your outrage baffles me.
Outrage to be outraged.
What was that? Outrage to be outraged?
Outrage just to be outraged. Outraged for the sake of outrage.
I'm angry. Why are you angry?
I don't know.
You're angry.
Somebody told me to be angry.
Oh no. It can be just as simple as they're angry because they saw Whoopi Goldberg talk about it on what is the show that she's on? The Chat? The
Chat, The View, The Real Talk.
The View.
The Dr. Phil show. I don't know.
The thing. You know, because somebody who they see as being on a different team or an opposing team, okay? And that's one thing you're going to have to get over, kids, is this whole fucking opposing team theme. Okay, the D, the R, the conservative, the liberal. Okay, you're going to have to fucking get over that. Okay, there's one team and it's 3 letters. Lisa, could you explain to the people what the 3 fucking letters of our team are?
COLT.
No.
What? No, sorry. My bad. USA?
It's USA, yeah.
USA, okay? USA, okay?
Yeah, USA.
Okay. USA number 1.
Wait, you gotta get the thumbs up higher. You're out of the frame.
USA number 1.
Ichiban number 1.
I wish I had a fork and a knife. I could go like this. With my food.
And I mean, that's something that people are starting to get. They're starting to lose a little bit. They're really starting to lose a little focus on. Now we're defending gender. I don't know, gender rights. But gender rights, what? Gender rights to be an asshole?
What do you mean, gender rights to be an asshole?
Well, I mean,
how are we into gender rights from this? I got confused.
All right,
I think all the McDonald's is going to my brain.
You're right.
This is what that guy in Super Size Me talked about. You feel really good in the moment, and then, 40 minutes later, I feel like ass now.
Right, until you take a huge dump. But the big thing is the manufactured out. The big thing of the manufactured outrage is about defending masculinity. The boys will be boys.
Oh, right.
Okay, I mean, come on.
Locker room talk.
Yeah, that's supposed to be excused. Well, actually, that got excused. Nobody gave a shit.
Mm-hmm. True that.
You know, so
only when it came to Billy Bush did they care.
Yeah, so the whole boys will be boys thing, kind of antiquated. It's kind of passé. It's really
boys will be boys basically means that if you're a dick, you're going to be a dick. But look, that goes for guys and girls. So I don't necessarily think that's a masculinity thing to say like boys will be boys, because bitch is going to be bitches too.
Bitches going to be bitches, exactly.
But like, because they could just as easily do that commercial for like Dove antiperspirant, but like for chicks, you know, and like for like little girls beating up other little girls and pulling their hair and fat shaming them and slut shaming them and making them want to kill themselves. So
right, and the converse is that we have this Gillette commercial, which is really kind of asking society to push the needle forward a little on the behavior of the male side of the species, the overly masculine male side of the species.
Look, all I can tell you is when I was like 21, 22 years old, and I was like walking down the block and somebody would like drive down the street, be like honking the horn at me, and be like, "Hey, baby," as I'm walking down the street, I'd be like, I'm so offended as a woman to treat me in such a way. I am 40-something years old now. And when I walk my dogs in the morning and I'm like in there, basically in like my sweatpants and looking like ass or whatever.
Captain Sweatpants.
Those guys are out there and they're honking the horn. They're like, "Hey, baby." I don't say to myself, "Oh, these guys are just beeping at me because I'm a girl." I'm actually out there going, Thanks. I feel so good about myself now today. So I don't know. I guess my priorities have changed a little bit in the years.
Right. And also along those lines, you'll end up with some sort of feminist psycho that'll go, oh my God, you're setting the movement back 100 years.
Of course.
You know,
hey, I like my door opened and I don't want to go fight in the front lines. I don't know what that makes me, but that's how I feel.
What are you, some sort of broad?
I mean, I don't care if you want to go. I don't care if you girls want to go fight on the front lines and do all that stuff. I think you should be able to if you want to. I don't know why you would, but God help you if you want to go, go.
But you should be able to call girl too, right?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, because see, once again, we here at Gonzo Radio, we're not old-fashioned or anything like that. Okay, we are staunch believers in all kinds of gender equality, no matter what it is that you decide to identify as, or that you grow into identifying as, or has been thrust upon you in your psyche. LGBTQ, RSTV, there's all kinds of letters. There's a whole alphabet
MOUSE.
Yeah, exactly. We don't care. Good for you.
Pete said, "This is Sparta."
It's Sparta, and I've been to a few,
right?
and I've been to a few gay weddings. But and Sparta, yes, the Spartans are another one where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of masculine energy, but the women were allowed to participate, and the women were carrying swords, and nobody smacked them on the ass. But for those of you out there that are defending your manly manness, okay. The commercial is not telling you to stop being a fucking man. And it's not telling you to stop raising your sons to be men. They are telling you to raise your sons to be better men. They are asking you, they are showing that we're evolving. Humanity is evolving, and the big part of evolution is we don't clunk women over the fucking head and drag them back to the cave anymore. We eat cooked meat. We don't ride dinosaurs to work or anything like that.
Fred does. Fred Flintstone does.
Exactly. Okay, so come on out, caveman. Come on out, raise your kid, teach him how to shoot guns. Okay, but teach him how to hold a fucking door for a lady.
Exactly. You want to teach your kids, don't let them watch that Gillette commercial. Why don't you let them watch A Bronx Tale and figure out how to treat a lady? You open her car door for her. And I know this is the era of click, click, and just open the doors, but go click, click, and still open physically her door. Okay? Now, she can't lean over anymore and unlock your door for you anymore because you've already unlocked all the doors. However, okay, stuff like that. That'll teach you how to treat a lady.
Right, because you take a look at the various incidences that they portrayed in the spot. Okay, kids bullying kids, two kids fighting, and one kid's on top of the other one for an extended period of time, and all the men
Nobody
are standing
helps.
around. Yeah,
boys will be boys.
Right, the boys will be boys, and yes, they exaggerated for visual effect, but we are now to the point where boys can't be boys. Like that, that's just not acceptable anymore.
Lena's right. Lena says parents need to teach their children some manners. It's so true. Can I tell you a quick little side note about people not teaching their kid manners? Saw this thing on the interwebs, okay? This lady's at an airport, and these people had their dogs that were training as service animals. They are in the airport or mall or some fucking place like that.
Oh, is this going to be an idiot kid that won't keep his hands off the fucking service dog?
Not even, but eventually it will be an idiot kid, and it's the mom's fault. So apparently there's signs, and the dogs have, what do you call it, harnesses and leashes on that. I'll say, service dog, do not pet, service dog, do not pet. It says it like at least 4 times all over the dog. And they have signs up saying that the service dogs are there working or whatever. So this lady comes up, and I guess either she asked, can my daughter pet the dog? Or her daughter said, like 4 or 5 years old kid, can I pet your dog? Okay. And they said, no, I'm sorry. Okay. And the lady went bananas, and she was like, so rude. You shouldn't answer the question that I just asked you. What you should have done is you should have said, I'm so sorry, you poor sweet child. No, you cannot pet my dog because unfortunately my dog is a service animal. He's in training right now and he can't be petted by other people. But thank you so much for asking and go about your business. How about this? Hey, why don't you tell your kid to go fuck yourself?
Well, that stems from people who are under the misguided perception that their feelings are all encompassing and very important when that situation, the dog is clearly trained and designed and it has a duty to, and it would be counterproductive and it would be I don't know.
And you have to take them out in situations like that so that they can learn to be focused on their person and not everything else that's around them with all the other distractions. So it's
not your 5-year-old hopped
like
up
this
on
lady's
goofballs.
like saying like, how dare you have them out here to be taught where children who may want to pet the dogs are now subject to being unable to pet the dogs that they want to be pet.
Tough shit, lady. Get on your plane and fuck off.
Oh my God. Get on your plane and then I hope you're the only one on it.
Jump back on your broom and fly the fuck away.
Yeah, no
How about
shit.
that for feminism, huh?
Pete says, look at the school fight videos where no one stops them. They just keep filming it on their phones and uploading it so it goes viral.
Yeah, and that's another thing that we need to fucking correct. It's another thing that we listen.
I just think that the people that have kids right now, they're assholes, and they're teaching their kids to be little entitled assholes just like that. Okay.
And these people. Okay, I'm sorry, millennials. A lot of you are millennials out there that are letting your kids act like this. I can't tell you how many 30-year-old parents with little 5-year-old oversensitive assholes that think that they're allowed to do anything that they fucking want to, charging through Publix, running around snatching shit off shelves. Oh, that's just a kid. Yeah, and then I'm very disappointed. No, if I did that shit.
And
my
the
mother
rich
smacked
kids are
me
doing
halfway
it.
across the fucking store.
Gonzo, the rich kids are doing it. The kids that have the money to buy those things, they're still stealing anyways because it's like a thrill.
Yeah, well, I got a thrill for you. Millennials, raise your kids. For you little slightly older millennials out there with your well, actually, I've got you. In other words, you look like this, and you're trying to raise your kids, and you're taking pictures of you and your family with your kids with guns. Nobody fucking cares. Easy, caveman. Easy, Mongo. Okay, tell us on the doll where the mean commercial touched your man parts. Okay, relax, Cupcake. Try to teach your kid to be a little better than a social media whore moron, trying to show everybody how I'm gonna keep my kids masculine. Your kids are gonna be masculine. They got a father like you, I guess.
I guess there's a difference though between being masculine and being a douchebag. Though that's the thing. Like I think masculinity is a guy who, I'm sorry, this is going to sound like you're going to put me in a fucking poodle skirt, but I like the fact that my husband is the breadwinner, okay? Even when I had like a job type job, he always made more money than me. I mean, I understand that, I should be able to make as much money as him, and I probably could if I wanted to get more education, which I really don't. I don't need any more brainses. So, it doesn't matter to me. Well, here's the thing, too. Like, I go out with my husband. I don't go in my wallet, okay? I don't even bring my purse with me, okay? I mean, it's all coming out of the same place anyways. We're married. But by the same token, when I go out with you, when have I ever put my hand in my pocket when I've gone out with you?
Estoy hambre.
Okay? I go out with Frank, our buddy Frank. Never go in my pocket because you guys are gentlemen. And I'm your buddy's wife. So you're hanging out with me. You're going to take care of me the way that your buddy, who is my husband, would take care of me. And it's like a very gentlemanly thing. And I appreciate it.
See? And that doesn't mean that I'm going to teach your kids or anybody's going to teach anybody else's kids to act like an asshole.
By the way, if you want Gonzo to buy you lunch or dinner as much as he does me, you have to also cook for him.
Yes, and you also have to come on the show.
Yeah.
I
don't have money to buy food, but I could cook like a motherfucker.
All of you will work for food.
True.
So there you have it, okay, Mr. Super Masculine guys. You are the RUFKM recipients of the week. I wish you had a little trophy, okay, maybe some truck nuts or something. What?
Maybe we could go and get a little trophy made that we could be like, dun, dun, dun. Maybe
truck
try
nuts.
to, prevent, like.
This one deserves truck nuts.
Here's a job for Kevin. He could go present the trophy to somebody.
Well, he's going to be a busy boy for that.
Is he going to be busy again?
Yeah, he's going to be busy. I know your
Big
mother's so disappointed.
life.
Your mother's so disappointed.
I know. My mom's going to miss him. I should give him her number so he could text her. My mom is like Kevin's biggest fan.
Boom, chicka, wow, wow.
Yeah, my mom's like, are you doing the show with Kevin tonight? And I'm like, Gonzo's show? And she goes, yeah, with Kevin. And I'm like, okay. the Kevin Show.
Yes, Fat Man and the Pirate.
As far as my mom is concerned, it's the Kevin Show with Lisa and Gonzo popping in from time to time.
We're guesting in. We're co-hosts.
Exactly. It's his world, and we're all just living in it.
I'm so glad to be a guest on my own show. Okay, well, in conclusion, first of all, thank you very, very much for tuning in tonight, especially you, Rochelle. Thank you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stay
man.
live. She's still on there too, isn't she?
I think she is. I haven't seen her pop up in a comment in a while, but you know,
she's into Massachusetts.
She's outside smoking.
No, she has the Wonka bars now.
What does that mean?
That's a infused THC.
Oh, like an
cannabis.
edible thingy?
Yeah,
edible thingies?
She's into the edibles tonight.
She's asleep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
she passed out on the last.
She's
break,
gonna wake
probably.
up. She's gonna be the only one in the chat room at 3:30 in the morning.
Exactly.
I know she's not celebrating the Patriots or anything. So, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. For those of you who have stuck on this long here, almost an hour in, we will be back here again at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. next.
Oh wait, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, Rochelle's awake.
Oh.
She loves us guys so much. No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. I would never fall asleep. This is a wicked good show.
Well, thank you. And you're a wicked good girl for being here. I love all of you for that. But yeah, we will be back here at 8 p.m. next Sunday. Super Bowl Sunday, we will not be here because we're not going to compete with the fucking Super Bowl. Super Bowl goes on at 6. We go on at 8.
I know. You don't want all those people tuning into us when they should be watching the Super Bowl. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, we'll go from 37 to 2. The other 35 are still watching. Exactly. Yeah, especially if the Patriots are on. I'm not going to watch the Super Bowl if the Patriots are on. I didn't last year, and I won't again this year.
Don't listen to him, Rochelle.
But we will. I am considering. Are Monday nights good with you? I mean, are they still good with you?
Are Monday nights good with me? Are what nights good? Who knows what nights good with me? I guess. Sure.
Okay. I mean, because I'll do it by myself.
For the moment, yes. Monday nights are fine for me. Actually, you know what? Going forward, probably Monday nights, weeknights is probably better than me for me than the weekends, anyways. Because what if I have to go sleep overnight somewhere and have a sleepover party with some doggies or something?
Crazy dog lady. All right. Well, we are considering moving the show back to Monday night at 8 o'clock, especially on Super Bowl Sunday, because there is no Super Bowl Monday. So look out for that. One way or the other, there's not going to be a show Super Bowl Sunday night. But next week, yes, because it's the off week between the championship games and the Super Bowl. So, Lisa, before we go, would you like to prostitute yourself on the altar of social media?
God, do you even need to ask? Okay.
I'm trying to get a graphic package for you, first of all.
Really? And keep your package to yourself, mister.
Well, no, because then I could just put the graphic package up and it would just be you
like, blam.
doing...
Okay.
Yeah, blam, here, check out all my social medias.
Ooh,
but you have to tell everybody now.
I know. Okay, well, you can get on that. Maybe in 4 months we'll have it. So anyways, producer. So while you eat your chicken nuggets... I want to say
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I want to say that you can go to Good Karma Pet Rescue of South Florida on Facebook and fans of Good Karma Pet Rescue on Facebook. You could check out all of our available dogs and kitties, our fundraisers,
What? Nothing.
our events, everything that we have going on. I also want to tell you to follow Sheldon.
Goddamn hot mustard on the goddamn mouse.
Me. Oh my God, I have chicken nugget crumbles all over my laptop from when I tried to open the bag.
Last time we do this.
So follow Sheldon the Wonder Pup on Instagram at Sheldon the Wonder Pup on the Instagram. And also Good Karma Pet Rescue is on Instagram as well. You can get us over there. Now, I want to tell you can get some Good Karma swag when you go to goodkarmapetrescue.org and you can go shop over there for a cause and get some Good Karma swag. You can get, I don't know, you can see my little shirt, my hoodie, my new hoodie with my Good Karma Pet Rescue logo. Rescued is my favorite breed. So anyways, we have these. I'm sure you couldn't hear me. Well, I'm sure you could hear me talking actually because I'm so fucking loud. You can get these on our website. You can get tank tops, V-necks, bags, backpacks, cell phone covers, all kinds of stuff. And that money goes to help to support all of our medical cause for our animals in rescue. We have partners you can shop for, Amazon.smile, AmazonSmile.com. Is there supposed to be a slash or something? I don't know. Amazon Smile, anyways. If you go there and choose Good Karma, they'll give us a kickback for everything that you
Just
buy.
make sure you write the right thing down for when I do the graphic thingy, because eventually I'm going to figure out how to save the shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This sounds like more work again, like watching Bird Box was. So anyways, go to all those things, do all those things. And then here's a little side note. Has nothing to do with adoptable dogs. Has nothing to do with adoptable kitties. Has to do with something that I like to do, as you all found out tonight from the array
this is a
of
family
food.
show.
Greek Festival.
Opa!
St. Mark Greek Orthodox Church Greek Festival starts this week on Thursday.
Oh, does it?
Starts this week on Thursday. It starts on Thursday like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, something like that. Goes till Thursday like at 9. And then it's all day Friday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Boom, boom, boom. Check out. You can go to the Gyro booth and go, Pete says, give me a gyro. Because Pete will be there slinging sandwiches, tossing his meat around there on the gyro booth. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's a church function. Over there at the gyro booth. And you can find St. Mark Greek Orthodox Church on the Instagrams and the Facebooks and on the interwebs. However, you can also find it by just driving there, and it's on Yamato Road. It's right next to Patch Reef Park on Yamato Road. It's in between St. Andrews and Military Trail. And there's parking at Patch Reef. There's a little shuttle take you over there. It's like $5 to get in. However, from me to you, Groupon. Groupon has a deal. $10. You can get in for 4 days, 2 people for $10. Now, here's what. You say to yourself, I'm not going for 4 days. I'm not going over there for 4 days. Even if you go 1 day, you won back all your chickens, because it's either going to cost you, 2 people is either going to cost you $10 to walk in the door one time or $10 to get a Groupon to go for 4 days. So let's just say you go on Friday and you have such a good time and there was food you didn't get to eat and you're so annoyed that you didn't get to try this other stuff. Now you got to go back on Saturday. It's not going to cost you anything. We also have drive-through. So you can drive through the church parking lot, even though they tell you the parking lot is full and there's nowhere to park. You just tell them you're going to the drive-through. Drive through around to the backside, order everything up a la carte, throw it in your car, take it home, stuff that stuff in your face. It's good. It's good for you. My gorgeous nieces are going to be there dancing and doing their Greek dances. So is my sister-in-law. But they're all going to be dancing to the Greek music. They got vendors there selling all kinds of stuff, all kinds of food. It's the best time this weekend coming out to the St. Mark Greek Festival on Yamato Road.
Is that it?
Yes.
Good. I think that got everything. Of course, I'll be there because I can't stay away from Greek food. And hopefully, and the weather's going to be really nice next weekend,
I hope
too.
so.
Oh, my goodness. Well, the forecast is really, really
Hit or
nice.
miss, man. 1 year we go, we have terrible weather. It's like rainy and whatever. But
last year was awesome, though.
No, it was good. It's funny, though, because, we had our anniversary. We talked about it. I had my anniversary. And the reason why Pete and I planned the day that we got married, right?
What?
Because we got married in 1998. It was
just
on
before Greek
the
Fest.
Saturday. Well, it was right before Greek Festival, but it was the Saturday in between the championship game and the Super Bowl. We got married on that week in between when they do like the Pro Bowl. I was like, oh, nobody cares about the Pro Bowl. We'll get married that weekend. So we got married that weekend.
Very nice, and that's probably when the Colts and the Raiders were playing in the AFC Championship.
Oh my
game,
God,
right?
I don't know who. I think that was a couple years
Way
later.
back in the day.
All I know is that's the kind of girl Pete married. That's the kind of thing I think about. Can't be getting married when there's a big football game on this weekend, man. I got to be making food.
That's why I keep her around too. All right. Well, of course you can check. You can check me out on Instagram at Gonzo Radio Show or the Gonzo Radio Podcast. Also, the Gonzo Radio Show at Gonzo Radio Show on Twitter. Of course, you search everywhere on Facebook, and we've got the group page, the Gonzo Radio Sports Desk, the fan page. You can go see Richard Gonzo Saligny. That's me. I might even accept your friend request. But make sure you go and check it out. And go to Twitter because I've been going crazy on Twitter. Because what do you know? People actually pay attention and tune into the show from Twitter. Go fig. But yeah, definitely jump on Twitter and follow because I get a lot of hints and clues and a little bit of this and a little bit of that from the shows that are coming up. That way you have an idea of what you're getting yourself into. Who knows? But on behalf of myself and the...
Wait, do you have any appearances this week?
Me?
Yeah. Pete thought you were at the Rusty Pelican Cafe next Saturday.
Oh, yeah, again with the Rusty Pelican.
It was the Rusty Trombone before, remember? And they threw you out.
The Blue Oyster Bar. That's it.
The Blue Oyster Bar. Cubby Hole, I think, is coming up. Is that coming up in February? You're going to be at the Cubby Hole?
No Cubby Hole for me, no.
Okay.
But I will say this, literally, I'm going to be at the Dada open mic Tuesday night. I'm going to go do my little 5 minutes there. Yeah, because listen, I did my deal with Art Serve, and I had my little 7-minute feature set, and I had done four open mics. And, you know, the stand-up comedy thing is pretty good to me. I like performing and I like being creative. But for the life of me, the last 2 times that I've tried to sit down and actually like write out, look, notes. Okay.
Oh my God, it's like you're a professional.
Yeah, I went crazy with it. And then I had this writer's block that felt like somebody hit me in the face with a brick. I couldn't think of anything. I couldn't expound upon, I had notes and I couldn't expound upon them. I didn't know what the fuck writer's block was until last week. And I totally planned on going to the Dada open mic, and I totally planned on going to this open mic contest that they have in Boca over here at the Artful Dodger, and I totally brain farted. And hopefully I don't do that again. So, yeah, Dada, Tuesday night with our good friend Mike Cintron, Mike Angelo. So if you're curious about what my 5-minute stand-up set's going to be like, it's going to be a little different than my feature set because it's dated material. I've updated it. I've refreshed it. So on behalf of myself and the Crazy Dog Lady, say goodnight, Crazy Dog Lady.
Good night, Crazy Dog Lady.
I'm Big Daddy Gonzo. This has been the Gonzo Radio Show, and we'll see you guys next week at 8 o'clock. Bye.
For Gonzo Radio, this is Super Time 6000 2015 for Gonzo Television Station, coming to the greater Sandusky, Ohio area. This is Pirate Bill, and this is Frank Welker saying, watch Transformers.